Too.
Yeah,
Guys keep
skip it. Go to the gym. Do something else.
Do the elliptical.
It's so dangerous.
Yeah.
And we don't want to have to even report on anything like
Exactly.
that, let alone see that happen to somebody. So.
Exactly. And tomorrow could be our first 110-degree day of the year.
Yeah.
And then it's going to go up from there. But we're taking a look at the numbers tonight. And Phoenix, on average, is seeing more than 7 days of 110-plus heat than we did in the 1970s. So as the overall global average temperature increases, what we're doing is we're actually shifting that bell curve. So instead of seeing almost equal amounts of extreme cold and extreme heat, now we're going up into changing the average, and we're seeing way more cases of extreme heat. And we're going into a spell of our own here. 118 in your forecast, and Tuesday we're going up to 120, which will not only break the daily record but could mark the 3rd hottest day ever recorded in Phoenix. Wednesday 119, still breaking records, and Thursday looks like it could be a record breaker too. So here's a look at those hottest days ever in the city of Phoenix. The number 1 and number 3 spot date back to the same heat wave in late June of 1990. We're going to be keeping a close eye on that thermometer come Tuesday afternoon as we get up there. And these heat alerts are not just for the valley. They're for a huge chunk of the state. Excessive heat warnings for all the spots in pink, heat advisories for all the spots in orange. So it's really just the rim northeast of the Four Corners that doesn't have some kind of a heat alert through the weekend. We're at 94 now, and as we head into next week and those temperatures soar, lows are going to be in the 90s here in Phoenix. Humidity at 8%, so it is a dry heat, but it's still not going to feel good. 94 in Scottsdale, 88 right now in Mesa, 90 in Gilbert, and 93 in Peoria, Laveen, and Glendale. Temperatures across the state shaking out like this right now. Mid-70s in Payson and Prescott, low 80s in Kingman and Sedona, and 50s and 60s along the rim. Tonight we're going to take it down to 53 in Show Low and in Winslow, 43 in Flagstaff, and 63 in Sedona. For Lake Havasu City and Bullhead City, low 80s in the overnight forecast. And those are going to be some of the hottest spots tomorrow afternoon. Bullhead City getting up to 115 degrees. Places like Kingman, Sedona, Page, and Globe even hitting the triple digits tomorrow. And Phoenix will top out at 110 around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. A warm start in the 80s through that 7 and 8 o'clock hour. You really have to get up around sunrise if you want to enjoy the 70s we're going to feel in the overnight hours. And our air quality alert extended as well. So we've had 3 days of this already. It now goes through the weekend and into Monday, an ozone high pollution advisory for the valley. So there's records on there along with the highs. And then we're climbing day by day through the weekend and into next week. There's those records on there along with the highs, so you can see how close we're going to be. And lows warm into the 90s by Tuesday morning.
All right, Amber, thanks. Hey, you got to see it to believe it. A world leader giving a speech when something with a big buzz decides to interrupt.
And the internet having a cow, a brown